The third time I was brought back home, I saw my adoptive sister deliberately throwing herself down the stairs trying to frame me. Before my family could accuse me, I immediately admitted my mistake and apologized. Seeing that I didn't cry or argue like I used to, everyone froze in shock. The truth was, I'd already been kicked out of the house twice. When my biological parents first brought me back home, I believed that as long as I worked hard enough, I would eventually earn my family's love. So I studied desperately every day. In the end, I ranked in the top 10 of my entire school during the final exams. I was so happy, thinking my family would finally praise me. But I never expected my adoptive sister to say that I must have cheated because I had improved so quickly. When my father heard that, he became furious. He accused me of cheating and said that having 4 grades was acceptable but cheating was not. That was how I was kicked out of the house for the first time. When I returned to my adoptive parents' home, I suffered terribly. I had endless chores to do every single day. So when I was brought back home for the second time, I stopped trying to prove myself. However, during the family recognition banquet, my adoptive sister framed me by accusing me of stealing a necklace. I pulled out the security footage and proved my innocence in front of everyone. But instead of being relieved, my father became even angrier. He believed I should have handled it privately with my adoptive sister instead of embarrassing the family in front of so many guests. Because of that, I was kicked out of the house for the second time. This time, my adoptive mother demanded that I marry an old man from our village. So when I was brought back home for the third time, I no longer hoped for my family's love. I quietly endured all the unfair treatment. I only wanted to make use of the opportunities and resources my family provided. I didn't want to return to the miserable life I had before. At school, I earned my living by tutoring wealthy students. They knew I was struggling and couldn't afford food, so they always brought an extra meal for me. Through them, I finally felt a little warmth that I had rarely experienced before. Not long after, I brought some wealthy classmates home for tutoring. My father was about to criticize me, but the moment he realized they were all children from rich families, his attitude completely changed. My classmates knew I had always been neglected by my parents, so they immediately stood up for me. Seeing this, my father quickly transferred $200,000 to me. My adoptive sister was extremely jealous when she saw that I had made such influential friends. Soon, while we were studying together, all my classmates received messages from my adoptive sister. They immediately realized that she was trying to win them over, so they decided to play along and help me get revenge. My adoptive sister deliberately tried to create conflicts between me and my classmates at school, causing us to have a huge argument. Then she took the opportunity to get close to them and quickly became friends with them. But what she didn't know was that everything had been an act. We had been pretending the entire time, waiting for the day when the truth would finally be revealed and she would embarrass herself. Soon, the day of my adoptive sister's birthday party arrived. She proudly announced that some top wealthy heirs would attend as her friends. But when she called my classmates, none of them answered. At that moment, all my classmates walked out together and surrounded me. In front of everyone, they exposed everything my adoptive sister had done. The entire family was left completely disgraced.